We had a date in February, it fell through. We had another at end of March, it fell through. So I've constantly been in gym. I've been sparring since January, weekly, every 10 days or so, trying to keep active. And as soon as we got this date, shout out to my manager, Richard Poxon, for getting it me, because, they're not easy shows to get on these, especially as I'm not signed to no promotion or anything like that. So a huge shout out to him.
So it's Ricky and here from iBoxingHub here with Red George Johnson on his impressive victory today. How are you feeling?
I'm good, sir. I'm not bad, thank you. How are you?
I'm not bad. This is take 3 because I did forget to press record. I do apologise. So as we were saying on the first video that we didn't even record, you came out in the first round, you established your job really well, the backhand really well, straight shots, different angles. What were you game planning there tonight?
Yeah, I'm usually a bit of a flashy fighter. They like me to throw different angles and, awkward shots. We know I've got a good jab and a good one too, and that's what they wanted me to do tonight. Keep it as basic as we could, straight down the pipe. They said don't even throw an uppercut or an hook first 3 or 4 rounds. So I tried not to, if you see your shot, you try and take it. Full respect to my opponent though, he made it as awkward as he could and he was very game. So I just tried to keep it as simple as I could tonight.
Yeah, I thought that you were boxing really well, like I said, your basic shots, you kept it straight, nice and easy, you had a good tight guard as well, nothing too fancy in that guard, which I like. And then you started whipping in the body shots towards maybe the mid-rounds, you started hurting him as well, to the back, you busted him up quite a bit. At one point I thought you had him, and I thought you probably had the potential to get him out of there. But he stuck with you, he's really game opponent, so he made the fight what it is. For me, really good fight, that first fight of the night. One to be probably hard to keep up with because I thought it could potentially fight night contender. How active are you planning on being then for this year? What's the game plan for you this year?
As active as I can be. With I last boxed in November, and I've been in the gym since November all through Christmas. I enjoy my Christmas, but we were saying, we were saying, end of January, February we want to be out. We had a date in February, it fell through. We had another at end of March, it fell through. So I've constantly been in gym. I've been sparring since January, weekly, every 10 days or so, trying to keep active. And as soon as we got this date, shout out to my manager, Richard Poxon, for getting it me, because, they're not easy shows to get on these, especially as I'm not signed to no promotion or anything like that. So a huge shout out to him. And I'm very grateful for Boxer for having me on. And I hope that they were entertained by what I did. So, just trying to keep as active as I can. Hopefully I've got a few new fans tonight. People seem impressed. I don't know until I look back on it. I feel like I could have been a bit better, but I stuck to instructions and we got the job done.
Yeah, a really good performance tonight.
Thank you.
Just a couple of get-to-know-yous then as well.
Yeah.
Outside of boxing, what's your passions, your hobbies? What you're interested in?
Food and women. food, women, money. Basic things. No, I'm. To be honest with you, I do live the sport. I live the sport. I'm always in the gym, even when I'm not in camp and things like that. Boxing, weights, I'm running. I'm always doing these things. I do a lot of boring stuff, like crosswords and reading and that. People don't believe me, but just to pass the time on, I'm just a pretty normal guy, to be honest, mate. I love my food. Everyone knows I love my food. I'm walking back from ring and people are like, what do you want to eat? I'm like, let me get back first. I'm covered in blood.
Well, I'll tell you what then. What's your go-to meal then for after this fight? What are you having?
Mate, what am I not having? First thing I'm going to do, I'm going to walk out there. My phone's going mad. People asking me where I'm at. I'm going to go out there and then I'm going to go straight to that food thing before it gets busy and get some good food down there. Pizza or a burger or something.
Alright, brilliant, mate. I won't keep you too much longer. I wish you all the best in the future and I hope to see you out very soon.
Thank you. Good to meet you.